Joined by former Scream Eagles forward Dustin Russell. Going back to the 2000-2001 season, you were a Newfoundland guy. Before players had to go to the QMJHL, what made you decide to come to the Q? I believe you could have went to the O as well.
I had a great opportunity. At the time, I was playing prep school hockey in the States, and a friend of mine from back home who went on had a really good career there, Marc-Andre, who's from Bonavista, not far from my hometown in Clarenville. I had the year prior a walk-on tryout with the Hall Olympic. Had a great year there, scored like 30-something goals, drafted by Montreal. He loved it there, and he kind of helped them recruit me, and that was part of it. So I didn't really enter the draft because I had played my 17-year-old in prep school hockey and had intended playing in the NCAA. But I ended up working out a deal with the Hall Olympic, and they were a very strong organization at the time.
I can remember Michael Ryder had the OT winner, I believe, in Game 1 in that final against Rimouski in 2000. You were on that whole team that went to the finals 2 years in a row. Unfortunately for you, we never were able to get over the hump. But any memories on those back-to-back playoff runs?
It was so long ago, but saying that, it was like it was yesterday. We had two fantastic runs. We had a really young team our first year. We were one of the last or second last seed to make the playoffs. We upset everybody that we played. We ended up playing a really strong Acadie Bathurst team in the finals. We made a trade for Roberto Luongo, picked up a couple other really good players, and they ended up beating us in 7 games. So it was a real heartbreaker. And then our following year, we had a lot of guys come back. We were expected to do well as we were a little older team, and we lost there at Rimouski Oceanic. So it was two fantastic runs. We had great playoffs and great season. It's too bad we didn't finish it off, but all the same, we certainly did our best.
The Eagles had weak teams the first 3 years. They bring in you and Kevin Kluche as a 20-year-old. What was your reaction to coming to Cape Breton?
I was excited for the opportunity. It's close to home, obviously, being back on the East Coast, which is great. Living in Cape Breton has a lot of similarities to being Newfoundland. So I certainly felt at home. Wonderful billets there. The organization treated me very well. And I think that had a lot to do with the personal success that I had with Cape Breton as well. That was my best year. It was a great opportunity, and things worked out really well. We had a mix of players, veterans, some tough guys, George Davises and Hunter Lahash and Ryan Flynn's and those type of guys. Some young studs there with your Marc-Andre Fleury's and those guys. We had a decent year and got to the second round. It certainly was an excellent experience.
And I'm sure you probably fondly remember that coming back from 3-0 against Chicoutimi.
It's funny you mention that, actually. Just by chance, last couple of days, I was just going through some old stuff in the basement of my house, and I actually pulled out the lineup card that Pascal Vincent had on the wall. That 7th game in Chicoutimi. Certainly was a fond memory. I think prior to that, maybe only one or teams had done it. Credit definitely to our coaching staff there that got us through that.
Well, you played St. F.X. had a year playing pro and have been playing in Clarenville for a while in the senior league, which is pretty good hockey. I understand you've moved on to being a player coach. How has that process evolved?
Once I got back here, my first 5 or 6 years was strictly playing. It always really helped out being a hometown guy living here. I had a lot of different roles within the organization and just trying to help out where I could. Last year I started out strictly in a coaching role as the head coach. Around the Christmas time there, we were able to find a replacement for myself. I did want to play. Got back to playing after Christmas, and now this year I'm playing again full time. It's just hard to give them up, I guess. I'm 36 now. I probably should have given up a long time ago, but like you mentioned, we do have a good league here. It's very well supported, part of the fabric in our community, and we've been fortunate enough to win and to represent our community in the province in a bunch of different Allen Cups. Keep on getting to play with old teammates. Like right now, Stuart McRae is one of our teammates here. A bunch of guys from Cape Breton, like Cam Fergus has been one of the imports for Grand Falls Cataract. Certainly been very fortunate with the quality players here.
What about off the ice? What's new in the life of Dustin Russell?
Working at a Ford dealership here. I'm a business manager in Clarenville and dabbling in some personal and family business as well. And certainly busy, but I like that. It's definitely part of my personality.
Glad you could take time out of that busy schedule. Fans will enjoy hearing from you. Thanks for this, Dustin. Best of luck with everything going forward.
Thank you very much. Glad to be on air with you guys, and I certainly like to thank all the Cape Breton Scream Eagle fans for the wonderful year that I had there. Couldn't say anything greater about the community, the organization, and the fans, and I look forward to going back again sometime soon.
Former Scream Eagles forward Dustin Russell remembering his time in Cape Breton. You're listening to McDonald Auto Group Scream Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.